Hey students, Mrs. Mills here. I am making this quick video to kind of do a wrap up for our Unit 3 assignments and then to show you a few things that we'll be doing in Unit 4 as well as stay tuned to the end of this video because I'm going to explain a few ways you can stay motivated through the end of the course. Um, so I just wanted to quickly talk a little bit about Unit 3 and about the things that we worked on in Unit 3. A lot of you guys are working so hard. I see some of you had a lot of these assignments done way in advance, and some of you worked really hard this last week to get them done or are currently getting them done. And I really appreciate that hard work. I see it happening, and so I just wanted to thank you for that. So we did a few assignments. The nutrients for the body assignment was that worksheet that you filled out. It was kind of a test of your knowledge, and it was a tough one. It really was. And in a lot of my announcements, I mentioned that it was tough, and I gave you a few tips on how to do better. So if you haven't quite gotten to that assignment, go back into my other updates and view that because that information about the nutrients for the body and showing you which questions students were getting wrong can be super helpful so that you know what to pay attention to. We also had a discussion board about healthy snacks, and I appreciate each of you getting on there and sharing your healthy snacks. That was really fun to see what you enjoyed, and it seemed like half of them were apples or had some sort of apples in it. So I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, thank you for that. Please remember our discussion board rules. Um, get on there early. You need to post in the first 3 days of the unit. That's part of the rubric grading for the discussion board assignment. Make sure you're responding thoughtfully and asking questions and making it a meaningful conversation. And then make sure that you're also responding to those who respond to you. Okay, if people ask you questions or make comments, make sure you're responding to them like a normal conversation. And then, as always, be kind. Then you guys learned a little bit about nutrition labels. There was a quiz about this, but I wanted to mention it because the nutrition labels is such a big part of knowing how to eat right and how to get started with nutrition, good nutrition. And so I hope you guys really paid attention to that because now when you're out and about, you know how to read those labels and you know what to expect when you look at them. So that's really awesome. Um, One of the last things you did in the unit or that you are going to do if you haven't gotten to it yet is the nutrition program. Be A lot of you guys did really well on this. If you didn't quite get the score that you'd like on it, go back and look at that feedback. And this goes for the nutrients for the body assignment too. If you didn't quite get um, if you didn't quite do as well as you thought you were doing, go back and read the feedback from me and go back and look at the rubrics. I always mark in the rubric where you scored on each of those elements, and that will tell you how you can improve. And then you guys took the Unit 3 test. Now remember, you have 2 tries on each of these tests, so that's something helpful to remember for the future as well. Coming up in Unit 4, we have another discussion board. This unit is all about consumer health. So we're going to be learning about how there's not nice people in the world, and there's people trying to scam us every time we open up the internet. And so we're going to be talking a little bit about that. You have a few quizzes, a few knowledge checks, and remember that you have 3 tries on those. And make sure to use all 3 tries so that you can get the best score that you can. And then you do have a project on this one. It's called the Coordinated Health Programs in Schools, and it's an advertisement you're going to make. I'm super excited for this assignment because this is a chance for you to kind of get creative and be thinking outside the box and be thinking of graphic design type things. If that's not really your thing, that's okay too. This is a good assignment just for you to go through that process of thinking about how you'd advertise that. And then you'll also have that unit test, which, like I mentioned before, you'll have 2 tries. So be sure you're using both tries to try and get the highest score you can. If you take it once and you score awful, if it's just terrible, go back and review a little bit more, okay? That review process is really amazing. And it's going to help you with the unit test, but it's also going to help you with the final exam as well. So there's no harm in studying a little bit more. And then now I really wanted to share, this is the point in the semester when a lot of students and even teachers get a little fizzled out. Okay, their energy and their motivation kind of dies down a little bit. And so I wanted to give you some tips on how you can stay motivated and get through the rest of this class and be successful. Okay, so the first one is stick with it. When you're struggling, when you're really having issues getting motivated, remember why you started in the first place. Okay, a lot of you are taking this class so that you can graduate early or so that you can get that credit that you weren't able to get with your full schedule already. Okay, there was a purpose for you taking this class, so remember that purpose and let that motivate you to the end. The second one I want to talk about is set goals, and this is kind of a two-part one. Visualize the outcome, okay? If you're making weekly goals on when you're going to get assignments done, how well you're going to do on them, and you're setting goals on, the steps to get through this course, and then you're really imagining what's going to happen by succeeding in this course. That's going to be a huge motivating factor. I'm really big on like visualization and really using your brain and having that image in your mind motivate you. I love that. Another one is reward yourself. Okay, now and I'm not saying like after every assignment you get to eat like a king size candy bar. Okay, that's not going to be healthy. But once you're done with the assignments for the week, go out and do something fun. Go to a movie or go hang out with your friends for a while or watch a movie. That's really a motivating thing for me. Is just knowing that at the end there's going to be something relaxing and something good that I get to do. Take a break, but not too long. Okay, if you're really just trying to cram everything in an hour, it's not going to work. If you feel like you're just needing to get away from it all, just take a break, okay? Maybe a one day break or a couple hour break, whatever you need to kind of get back in the right frame set of mind. And make sure your break isn't too long. Another one is shake it up. Okay, if you usually study at home right after school, maybe one day do it a little bit later in the evening, or do it at the library at school, or um, have get with friends and see if you can have like a study group with friends. Okay, do something maybe a little different if you're feeling like you need to shake it up a little bit. And then the last one, which is probably the most influential one, is stay positive. Okay, if you can be having those positive thoughts, those encouraging thoughts about yourself, sometimes you can even write them down. You can use sticky notes and post them around to keep yourself motivated and keep yourself thinking positively. Do that, okay? Stay positive. Um, Make sure you're around influences that are positive. Surround yourself with friends and family who are going to be encouraging you to do more and to do better and to do your best. So, I know you can do this, and I'm here to help you. Please let me know how I can help you this week. This unit has been a great one. I look forward to Unit 4. And as always, please reach out if you need anything.